talk about a little bit about how to manage time and what some daily and weekly tasks kind of are of a coach. So you can kind of take these as you will. They're just kind of what I put together from the Crush It page and from a template that I actually found on the Crush It Fitness team page. Just kind of walks everyone through kind of weekly, daily goals that you should be maybe trying to achieve in order to grow your business or hit Success Club or do whatever you need to do. I'm just going to share my screen and mute you guys. Just unmute you guys if you want to say anything. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I don't want Facebook. This. Okay. So, welcome to the team call. So our Success Club board is full. It's exciting. You guys are doing amazing this month. So Greg, Aaron, and Marie, and Tara are at 6. And then we have Eric, Melissa, Diana, and Morgan at SC2. So everyone is almost there. There's a couple of days left. So, you know, if you did some follow-ups and did some things, there's a good chance that you can definitely get there. So good job, everybody. It's awesome. Lots of new people coming into our groups. So that's always really exciting, is that we get to add new people into our challenge groups and introduce new people into our my husband, and then introduce new people into, into the program and help new people. So it's exciting. So daily, weekly tasks. So just going to kind of go over, I have quite a few slides. I'm just going to go through them all really quickly. So obviously a daily thing that you need to make sure you're doing, you have to make sure you're working out and following your program. You have to be a product of the product. And I've noticed in my own business, when I am not on track and doing my workouts, that energy comes through. You might think people on the other end might not know that you didn't do your workout today, but the guilty conscience and the energy that you're giving across in your everything that you're doing, it shows, right? So you have to make sure that you're being a product of the product and making sure you're doing your program and that you're following through with your meal plans. And I am one that's guilty of not following the containers. I need to do that more often. I've been really focusing on that this week. So it just, you just really have to just focus in and make sure that you are being that role model that you want people to know that you're doing it with them, right? So Shakeology, you need to drink it. And we like to say you should share on social media at least 2 times a week why and you like it and how it helps you. So 2 times a week isn't much. That's like, maybe like Monday and a Thursday or something. Like just take a picture of your Shakeology or of your recipe you're doing or whatever. Share it with people. People love to hear about it. You can talk about how it's helped your skin, how it's helped your hair, how anything like that. Energize is also a really good thing. If you have Energize, people love to hear about that. I've done some successful posts with that before. People want energy. So if Shakeology is giving you energy, talk about how it's giving you energy. And that really, really encourages people to try it. Because moms like us want energy. They need energy. They're tired. They're busy. And then something like that could really help them, right? So you have to just go down on everyone's level. Personal development, huge, 10 to 20 minutes a day of listening or 10 pages of a book. Really important, guys, because this business is hard on you sometimes, right? Like you're doing all the work and you're not getting a ton out of it yet. And you're feeling like, oh, this isn't working for me. Well, you have to do that personal development to keep yourself going because, there's a lot of people in this world with negative opinions and they will beat you down. And you need to make sure that you are, strong-minded and that you're able to face that. Okay, live videos is big. I think that we all need to work on this more as a team. We need to go live at least once a week. Go live making a recipe. Go live doing a workout tips. share about your day, like go on and invite, talk about your challenge group, make it some sort of routine in your week. So you did it once a week, you know, like if you come up with some sort of routine, like maybe you went live on Wednesdays or something, like maybe that would be something that you can always look forward to. You can kind of think about something that you can do, you know, or make like a really healthy meal every Wednesday and go live while you're doing it, or share about it. I think that live videos get a lot of traction, and Facebook actually plays live videos more than anything else. So you're going to be reaching that many more people if you do go live. So you need to share your journey. You need to talk about your life 3 to 4 times a day for sure. At least 3 times a day for sure. You need to be posting about you. Who are you? Who were you? What are your dreams, your beliefs, your family, your food, your recipes? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you have to show people who you are so that they can relate to you, so that they are able to come to your level, and that they can say like, hey, she has cows, I have cows. That's awesome. She doesn't work out, I could do that. Like, you have to relate to people. You have to show people what your life is about, and posting is huge. This is like one of the biggest parts. So you have to make sure that you're posting proper posts that are getting engagement on social media, so that people are watching. You know what I mean? You have to think of your Facebook page as your window into your business, and you have to make that look appealing to people and trustworthy and somewhere that they want to be. So you have to think about that. 3 new people to your network a day, adding 3 new friends a day, building your audience is really, really important. So even if they don't accept your friend request, you're still adding them. So just make sure that you do that. Most of them will accept, some might not, whatever, who cares? They're lost, right? Starting new conversations. So starting at least 3 new conversations a day. So this is kind of like minimal. Like before, you know, I actually do quite a bit more than this sometimes than these a day. Like lots of times I start like 10 new conversations a day. So starting 3 conversations a day isn't very much. It's this, you know, when you have a new friend on Facebook, hey, how are you? What is your, you know, it's nice we're friends now, or whatever. Just starting up some new conversations. As soon as you start up that new conversation with them, they're going to go over to your page and they're going to be like, who is this girl? And why is she writing me? And they're going to kind of see what you're about. So you got to do that. You got to start those conversations. Challenge group invites. So you have to do, you know, 3 invites a day is awesome. If you guys can do that. I know lots of you have a hard time with the invites, but invites are a big part of it, and they do always come together. Even if they say no, they are gonna always know in the back of their mind that they're welcome, they were invited. And then when they're thinking, okay, I really need to do something, I'm really feeling, you know, not good about myself, they're gonna go to you because you are the one that invited them. You have to remember that, right? Coaching opportunity invite. A big part of residual income in this business is adding coaches to your business. So you want to have challengers, but you want those challengers to have an amazing experience, and you want to be able to invite them to the coaching opportunity so that they can help more people. You know, like we want to just keep helping more people, and adding coaching people. Adding coaches to your business is really important. At least maybe reach out to 1 a day. You know, ask one person, maybe like a friend who maybe could use some extra money, or someone that you think would be really great at it, or someone that's a great challenger, is getting amazing results, and you think that they might be interested in helping people. It's not something that you need to be ashamed of asking about. It's changed my life. It's changed lots of people's lives. So like, why wouldn't you offer that? You know what I mean? Okay, responding to emails and messages. You need to make sure that you're engaging with everyone that shows interest by replying. So I know that all of us do this anyways, but lots of times, you know, when you're feeling kind of down, you don't really maybe feel like it. And you know what I do suggest is maybe to not really engage in a conversation too much until you are feeling a little bit better, and when you have a moment to sit down and really talk to the person about what their goals are, and you know, really listen to what they need. Because if you're just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll send you the information, they're not going to get a sense of trust from you that you want them to have, because we want people who are going to join us, to trust us, and to be comfortable in our groups and stuff. So you definitely have to take the time when someone really is interested and wants to tell you about their life and open up to you. You really have to just like take a deep breath and really relate to them and be able to have a conversation with them that goes deeper. So they can relate and that they feel they can trust you. Follow-ups are big. So I know lots of you have lots of follow-ups. So that's like those people that you invited a while ago and they're like, oh yeah, maybe later. I get paid in April, or I'll join in April. So make sure you are following up with those people because they need you to do that. And I have so many people who have said to me, thank you for following up and not quitting, because I was scared, and if you didn't continue to follow up with me, they probably would never reach out, right? You have to make sure that you're kind of like, okay, hey, I'm having a new group starting. I would love it if you could join us. You make sure you're following up and keeping a list of people that you need to follow up with who are interested or who said that they were. No matter how many times you need to just give them a little friendly reminder, that's okay, because they will come around and they will, feel like you didn't give up on them and that you're always thinking about them, and that when they're ready, they're, more than welcome to join you. So it's super important. Checking in and posting in your groups is very important. I know some of you don't have your own challenge groups yet, but even in the challenge groups you're in, so if you're in your coaches' challenge groups, like my challenge group or Tara's or Morgan and Aaron's, make sure that you are helping coach in those groups, just because if you're adding challengers, you need to make sure that you are being a coach role in that group, so that your challengers see you as a coach too, and not just your coach as a coach. You want them to know you're coaching as well. So if that's like taking some sort of role in the challenge group, then you should do that. Me and Rhonda have this awesome idea that she's going to do Rhonda's daily recipe, and I think that's awesome. So she's going to make something up, and she's just going to do like everyone's going to know that Rhonda's going to post her daily recipe, and I think that's a really cool idea. And so that's going to be kind of her role in the challenge group. And so something like that it's good, and I think that people will really love that and look forward to it. So recognition is another big thing. So you need to make sure that you're giving I need to do this more often with the challengers, but those challengers that are working their butts off and feeling awesome and getting great results, or trying really hard or whatever, they deserve a shout out. And if you can maybe like give them a special shout out and be like, hey, you're awesome, make a little picture with their face on it and whatever, do something special for them and post it in there and give them a tag and a shout out. That makes people feel really awesome and special, and like they're doing something for a purpose and that they're supported. So I definitely suggest doing that for your challengers. Even if you only have one, give them a shout out, give, like anybody. Just kind of go through the people who are really, really doing things, or give out prizes or anything like that, right? Okay, check notifications and comments, which all of you might well know, but if you're going to do a post and put like an invite at the end of your post, you need to make sure that you're checking those notifications and checking those comments, because lots of times I see people ask questions and then they're not really answered. So you need to make sure that you're, not from you guys, just in general, you need to make sure that you guys are making sure you check those. You can't hear anything? Can everyone else hear anything? Yeah? Oh, Miranda can't hear. I don't know why, Miranda. Something must be wrong on your end for some reason. I'm not muted, I don't think. I just have to play around with your speakers. Now my computer's frozen. Does anyone have any ideas why Miranda might not be able to hear? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to keep talking. Can someone chat with Miranda in the chat?
Maybe get her to leave the meeting and come back in.
Okay, I'll just tell her.
I know that happened to me once before.
She's already left twice and came back twice.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah, she's not there. Weird.
She's gone again. So she'll come back in.
Okay. Hopefully it works this time.
Maybe it's her settings or something.
In the top left corner, there's a speaker to mute everything. Oh, as Marie said that. Okay, so is that what happened to her, maybe? Okay. Anyways, hopefully she figures it out. So make sure you're checking in with the team page and engaging in that. So our page it's not so busy, but Crush It page, you know, there's a lot of really good information that goes around in that page, and I definitely suggest checking it out every couple days. You know, every 2 days or so, I would definitely go in and check and see what Jamie or Kim have posted. Lots of times they post really good personal development or calls or like links to different pages or anything like that. There's lots of value on there. So I would definitely suggest being a part of that. And obviously you're all good at it anyway, but congratulating people on their accomplishments and just being a team, which we're awesome at anyway. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Beyond team calls, big one, which you're all here, so thank you. But team calls are really important. I remember when I first started as a coach, it was like I felt like so stressed out if I didn't get on Jamie's team call, and I don't know why. But I think that you can take a team call really serious as it's part of your business building, and I think that it really is, and I think I've said lots that people who are on the calls are the ones that are serious about their business, and that's really important, right? So if you're here, you're serious, you're committed, and that's awesome. So it shows, and I really appreciate, because lots of work goes into these team calls from all of us, and we all put our effort in, and I think that it's great for us to all kind of be included and you know, and be a part of it. So so thank you guys for coming on. Free groups. So we've kind of been exploring this a little bit more lately. Free groups are awesome. So I've had awesome free groups this year so far. I did a jar group in January. I did a crock pot group. And I think in April, I'm actually going to do some kids lunch ideas or something along those lines. Tara is doing clean eating, and Melissa and Erin and Morgan are doing healthy treats, and Rhonda did a breakfast group. So there's been lots of groups. Groups are awesome. It's an amazing way to build a trusting audience that kind of know you. They kind of, you know, they can gain a trust. So you can get complete strangers are totally like, if they want to be in a free group and check out recipes, they're going to say, yes, add me. And then that's your opportunity to build that trust with people and show them who you are, and that you're a mom and you're busy and that you want to make some recipes because you don't have time. So you're going to, you know, you're going to make some crock pot meals or whatever, like relate to people, and they're awesome for that. So I really think that focusing on doing one free group every single month, probably closer to the beginning of the month, so that you can really build that audience up for the remaining of the month, is a really good idea. So I think maybe like the first week of your next challenge group, or like kind of run it along those lines. So the first week of every month or the second week of every month is a really great time to run a free group and start advertising and promoting it a little bit earlier, like maybe like a week in advance, so that you have lots of time to build a big audience. Like you guys said, you had 100 people in it, and Tara and Melissa, they have lots of people. I had 120 or something. Like you just got to give yourself some time to build that audience. And if you boost it on your like page, then you get complete strangers who have never met you before that you can bring over to your personal page, and that they can kind of get to know who you are. So that's cool too.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
I just want to throw in that Rachel and Marie are part of our group as well. All four of us are doing it together.
Okay.
Putting into it.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay. Sorry.
I need some kudos to
Good job, girls. Sorry. I got a really dry mouth. Okay, sharing your transformation. So, depending on how you want to do it, this is totally up to you. I think sharing a certain way of a transformation about 2 times a week is pretty awesome. On Sunday nights, it's a great time to do your why is what we like to say. So that's kind of a transformation post. And then obviously there's Transformation Tuesdays, which lots of us do anyways. You know, and then you just put those calls to action at the end. So I don't know if you guys seen my post tonight that I did about non-scale victory. Sorry. Tara, you have, I don't remember what I was saying.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm teasing Rhonda.
I got distracted. Yes, so I did a non-scale victory post tonight. So that's another way of a transformation, right? That's like mind transformation. Like I talked about how I felt good in my bathing suit for the first time. And that's a transformation because like before I would never be caught dead in a bikini, right? So that you don't always have to do like before and after pictures. You can like do stuff like that. You can change it up and you can do like face shots, like or like anything, like transformation, like posts like you used to be so tired not play with your kids, and then like do a picture of you like playing with your kids. Like you can do it in so many different ways that's not throwing you completely out of your comfort zone, and you can start doing it different ways like that, so you don't always have to do like the before and after. You can do it.
I just read that, Jacqueline. I just saw your post there. That's a really good idea. I liked it.
Yeah, so
it's awesome. Because a lot of us moms are like that at the swimming pool.
Yeah, right? You got to relate. Yeah. That's why, like, you got to relate to people. And, like, I mean, lots of us have probably felt that before. Like, you want to dodge from pool to pool without someone seeing you, right? Like, so it's normal. It's normal. And, yeah, it's the first time that maybe the pool was really dead yesterday, so maybe that helped. No, I'm just kidding. But I actually did feel confident in my bathing suit. So it was nice. And I think you got to share about stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I have a thing. I have a thing I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to share it with you guys. So let's see here. Share it with you guys. So you can actually print this out if you have a printer. So this is where I got the whole slides from. So this is off of Crush It page in the file section. It's just it's a checklist, a really easy checklist. So it's just like Monday to Sunday, workout. Did you follow your program? Check. Did you drink your shake? Check. Did you read your PD? Check. Did you add 3 people? Check. So it's really easy. And if you're not using something like Teamsy, something like this, if you printed one out for every week, it could really be helpful to you. So I just kind of wanted to share that. And I will share this with you guys in the group so you can print it. I'll send over the link somehow, or you can go right over to the Crush It page. But I'll share it in our group just to make it easier. But did Miranda get back on? No, she didn't, hey? Let's see if she messaged me. Do you guys have any questions or anything? Anyone have anything to say? No? No? Everyone's quiet?
Are you still using Teamsy, Jacqueline?
Yes, I paid for it. I haven't been too good with it this month, but I definitely like it. It really helps me feel organized. Because if you're busy and you're working and you're going to school or whatever, and you don't really have time. So Elizabeth, Teamsy, you're new. You probably don't understand what Teamsy is. It's like a Beachbody coach program, and you can actually get like a 30-day trial. And so it takes everything and it just gives you like daily activities, and it makes it so easy. You can seriously like done all your stuff for in like half an hour. So
I'm still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
I added all my contacts and everything, but I don't know. There's not really a whole lot there. So I don't know. I need to kind of figure it out.
Yeah, it took a little bit to actually like set it up and get it going. But I think for someone with like a really big, once your business starts to grow, it really comes in handy, because you just get overwhelmed with messages and you kind of forget who you talked to or what they said, and then you lose track, and then, you know what I mean? So
are you finding where you're at with your volume? Are you finding your $30 worth it?
yeah, it's worth it for me to have that because I can't keep track of all my conversations. Like I can't, like you guys probably can't either. Like it's, you know, it
No,
gets
I'm
to,
forever going back in my chats and trying to find our conversations.
yeah. And then you kind of forget what they said, and then, or you like do like caught, like you're like, you know, just like saying something, but it totally doesn't make sense from the last time you talked to them. Like I've like sent messages to people who like told me like, no, I'm not interested. But then I'll be like, hey, I'm having a new group. Cause I, you know, cause I didn't actually like mark it down or like make notes or whatever about the person. Right. So I kind of came off like a bonehead that way, but it works really well for that. So,
okay.
yeah, but do you guys like that daily activity sheet? Like it's something like that? I can send it over.
I'll print one of those off for sure.
Yeah, sounds good. So the clean eating or the healthy, Morgan, are you falling asleep?
She made herself comfortable.
It's like
I'm not feeling the greatest today. I have a cold. I haven't been sick all year. I'm like, thank God, Shakeology. And then I
Oh my God, I got one too.
8 hours. And in that wind, and now I feel like I'm getting a cold. I'm like, son of a gun.
Yeah, I was sick a while ago. It sucks. But I'm working at the greenhouse a little bit now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so busy. It's just I'm not used to this working out of the house stuff.
Are you done calving?
Yeah, I got some calves coming too right away.
Oh, have you even started? Yeah, you started.
Yeah, I only have 5 cows though. Not like you guys. I don't have 120.
Hey, are you guys following that April the giraffe?
Oh, the
No.
one that's supposed to have a baby like weeks ago?
Yeah, I think it's been pregnant for a couple years.
Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible.
How long is a giraffe pregnant for? Like this poor thing is like still going strong.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
I wouldn't want to be a giraffe.
I posted a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, and it said anytime now.
Yeah, I've been following it. Me and the kids keep watching it, and poor thing's just pacing.
Aw.
I know.
But yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, if we're good to go, I will share that sheet with you guys, and you can do what you want with it. I think that it's I think that something like that where you feel more like accomplished, we can just be like done, 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 and then you're not feeling like, you know, I know lots of people are like, it takes too much time, but it really doesn't take that much time if you just have like a system. If you have a system, you can be done in like 45 minutes or less, half hour. It depends what you do, right? So,
hey, Jack. And do you know when the new workouts are coming out with Beachbody?
I think there's going to be something announced this right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, Jacqueline.
Yeah?
Sorry, Tara.
No worries.
Let Tara finish. Yeah, let Tara finish, because I was going to ask a different question.
Oh, I think
that's okay. I'm done.
Yeah.
So do you know when Country Heat is going off? Do you have an idea of what's coming on sale next month?
I think Country Heat's, that's just its price, I think. I don't think it's on sale. I think that's just its price.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. There's no sales. There's some big announcement coming up right away, and I don't know what it is. No one knows. But there's something coming up in the next 2 days, and I don't know what it is at all. Like, I have no idea. I think it's either a new program or a new product.
I think it's those treats.
Yeah, I think
Jamie made a comment about something about Snacks Go or something, so I think it's something like that.
Yeah, usually he's really bad at keeping secrets, and he hasn't like said anything. So I don't know if he really knows, but maybe he's keeping a secret. I'm not sure, but I haven't heard any inside scoop.
I want to see this new workout that Autumn Calabrese is putting out.
So you're saying Heat, Body Beast, and
22.
one.
I think that's their price.
Their regular price is $164.
I think so, unless
Sweet.
it doesn't.
That's easier for me.
Yeah, it doesn't say sale. It just
On
says
my BB link,
Mhm.
it says promo, doesn't it? I think it says promo on it though.
Huh. Well, I don't know. I'll have to look into
I
that
don't know.
more.
Well,
I'll
I
have-
hope it sounds longer. I gotta-
When
Yeah, some
21
people,
Fix will come back on sale.
I don't know if it will.
surprised. I'm surprised they don't keep that one on all the
Like
time.
a year. It can't come back on sale.
People are all into the on demand. That's the big thing now, right? So
I'm gonna be very honest. Can I be honest with you about that on the demand?
what doesn't work for us rednecks?
No, it doesn't work. Not just us rednecks. There's a lot of people it doesn't work for. Like if you go into BOD, there's like 25,000 people on that site. And
Yeah.
I'm part
Yeah,
of
me
it.
too.
I would say every single day somebody's complaining that their BOD does not work and they're down again.
And they're getting that error message, and I keep getting that error message that pops up on my
Yeah.
computer too, and I thought it was just my
BOD
computer.
is awesome, but they really need to work out their glitches. They're gonna lose a lot of customers.
Well, Jamie said today that they're redoing everything. I don't know what that means, but the back office has been a gong show too. So
Oh my God.
they're
Don't even get me
due.
started.
Yeah, so they're
Jesus.
doing. I don't know what they're doing, but they're changing things.
Oh, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
In 2 days, I spent almost 4 hours trying to fix something and on hold and talking to somebody. It was ridiculous.
I should
I was
stop
seriously